You might want to sit back.
Yeah, we can move this. Okay. There you go.
Okay. So if you can, are you able to just momentarily, just open? Can you open your eyes now? Just can you open them like under the?
Oh.
Yeah.
See. Ignorant. Okay.
Your eyelashes and that anyway, like it feel comfortable. Okay. So if you would please position your eyes as though you're looking at a 45-degree angle. Just find that spot under your mask. And you're at a 45-degree angle. So when I ask you to breathe in, you breathe in, you're going to start from, feel it from literally your belly button, and you're going to pull your breath way up as if you're trying to reach the top of your head, the crown of your head. So you're positioned at a 45-degree angles with your eyes. So now, let's breathe in. All the way up. And release. Eyes are still open. 45-degree angle. Let's breathe in one more time. Pull it all the way up. Okay. So now you can go ahead and close your eyes. You're going to relax. Your breathing is even. Your facial muscles are relaxed. The muscles around your lips, they're relaxed. Your neck muscles are relaxed. Your breathing is even. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your arms are relaxed. As you breathe, you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. Your torso is relaxed. Your hips are relaxed. Your thighs, your calves, everything is relaxed. Your feet and toes are relaxed. So what we're going to do, let's take one more deep breath in. now, ask your subconscious mind, what negative emotion am I ready to release today, and for me to be aware of it consciously? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? What negative emotion am I ready to release today? And I be aware of it consciously. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Subconscious mind, what negative emotion am I ready to release today? And I be aware of it consciously.
Fear.
Okay, good. On a scale of 0 to 100, ask your subconscious mind, what percentage is it okay for me to release my fear today? On a scale of 0 to 100, what percentage is it okay for me to release my fear today, and I be aware of it consciously?
93.
Okay, good. That's good. Ask your subconscious mind, why do I want to hold on to this fear? Why do I want to hold on to this fear?
Relaxed. Comfortable.
Okay. So ask your subconscious mind, what are you trying to protect me from by holding on to my fear? What are you trying to protect me from by holding on to this fear?
Innocence.
Okay, good. Good. So now, ask your subconscious mind, how does my fear help me? How does my fear help me?
Feel safe.
Good. Ask your subconscious mind, if I let go of my fear, if I let go of my fear today, what would that allow me to do? If I let it go today, what would that allow me to do?
Explore.
Great. So now, can you ask your subconscious mind, now, can you go back to a moment in my past where I first developed my fear?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can you ask your subconscious mind, from that moment that you developed that belief of fear, what was your thought pattern? What was my thought pattern at that moment when that fear appeared?
No danger.
So now, can you ask your subconscious mind, go back to that scale. On a scale of 0 to 100, what percentage is it okay now for me to release my fear and I be aware of it consciously? On a scale of 0 to 100, what percentage am I ready to release my fear and I be aware of it consciously?
100.
Great. Thank your subconscious mind for that information. So now, subconsciously, what you're going to do is imagine. Imagine that you have a balloon in your hand. You pick the color of that balloon. You have this balloon in your hand. You're holding this balloon in your hand. Subconsciously, you see that balloon in your hand, and it's titled Fear. You have the color of that balloon, you see it subconsciously. holding this balloon in your hand. As you turn, you see a set of stairs. You pick the color of those stairs. As you go down each step, you subconsciously, you can hear your footsteps on each individual step. As you walk down the stairs, you eventually encounter a door. You pick the color of that door. You're holding your fear balloon in one hand. With your other hand, you reach out subconsciously and open that door. You hear it click as you open it. You hear the clicks as it opens. As that door opens, you are encountered by a big bright white light. As you're standing in the presence of that light, you take your balloon that's filled with all of your fear, and you release that balloon. You subconsciously, you see that balloon float away in that big bright white light. It floats away. It floats away. Subconsciously, you see where the balloon disappears. Yes. You subconsciously see that balloon disappear into that big bright white light. As it disappears, you feel a weight just drop off your shoulders. You feel at peace. You feel love. You are safe. You know that there is absolutely no danger. You feel joy, happiness. That balloon has completely disappeared. So now, subconsciously, you turn and you walk back out the door and you close it. As you close that door, you subconsciously hear it click. You lock that door. You subconsciously see yourself locking that door. As you turn to go back up the steps, you have the biggest smile on your face because you are now at peace. You walk back up those steps. You hear your footsteps subconsciously on each step. As you get to the top of the stairwell, you encounter another big bright white light. As you are engulfed in that light, it just radiates through your whole body. As you're engulfed in that light, you feel an unexplainable peace. You are encountered with unexplainable love. You know that this weight is just gone. It's dropped off your shoulders. You feel lighter than you've ever felt before. You feel joy. You feel love. You see happiness. You know this is confirmation. It's time for you to explore. You know that you are safe as that white light engulfs you with peace and love. So now, as you're in that moment, subconsciously, slowly, bring yourself back to this present moment. Thank your subconscious mind for those positive learnings. They will only be stored as information. So go back, check on those feelings of fear. Scan your body and check on that fear. And how do you feel?
Aware.
So now, what we're going to do, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I get to 5, you're going to open your eyes. Again, thank your subconscious mind for those learnings, and they will only be stored as information. And again, check on those negative feelings again. Are they still there, or are they gone? You're checking on those negative feelings of fear, and you're checking to see if they're still there, or are they gone?
No fear.
So as I count from 1 to 5, you're going to open your eyes. 1, you know that you are safe. 2, you know that you are loved. 3, you know now that it's time for you to explore. 4, when you open your eyes, you know that your weight of fear has been lifted off your shoulders, and you will feel better than you've ever felt before. And 5, open your eyes, feeling better than before. Sit there as long as you need to. How you feel?
Very aware.
Mm-hmm.
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 Very much aware.
Heightened awareness.
Yes.
Yep. I mean, I don't want to, definitely want to put words in your mouth, but
very, very
I understand
much,
what you're trying to say.
very, very much aware.
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
Like,
Okay.
how does your chest feel? How does your shoulders, your neck, or how does your
My body's relaxed.
yeah?
My body's relaxed. This helped me get to the root cause of some fear that I did not think was the root cause of my fear.
Good.
Oh man, that did not tie those two together.
Good.
Did not.
That's what's up.
Not.
That's what's up. Yes.
Yeah, I would have never connected those two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Great. Yep.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Good.
That explains a lot.
Good.
Interesting.
Good. Yes. The best way I describe it is, of course, our subconscious mind is like our little. You can take a blindfold off. You good. It's like our little I guess I would say our little Superman that we got in a cage. Put him in a cage. We want to protect him, but he want him to protect us too. But it's like, I don't know, you might talk too much. Right? Because did you just say do you know what was what? Until you got to that what? Till you be like, hey, Superman, what happened? And he was like, blah, 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 woo, woo, whatever he told you. And he's like, because you relaxed, you couldn't shut him up. But because we go on our day-to-day activities, we just be like, shut your mouth, talk too much. Just go on back there, stay in the room with that little slow cousin we always put in the room. That's like the best way. You see it? That's the best way I can describe it. That's the best way I can describe it. And we just keep that subconscious locked away for all this time, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and protect what I know to protect, and I'm gonna just handle the situation the best way I know to handle it, and we just keep really fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. Then not get built up in our chest because we tired, we stressed, and we just keep fighting and fighting and fighting and not get built up some more. So now my chest full. I done had a heart attack. I done had a stroke, right? So now since I done bust my heart, it got to go somewhere else. Now my neck hurt. You see it? See that makes sense? Okay, well now my neck all the way lean to the side. I can't mess that up no more. Let me put some more trash on top of me, because I'm just gonna keep on fighting. Now my arm hurt. Now my shoulders hurt. You see what I'm saying? That's how I just keep going and keep going and keep going. Now I got cancer. Now I got diabetes. Now, of course, blood pressure been out because I had a stroke. Now I got headaches. Now I got these boils on my feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going, because we just keep adding this trash to our body. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I do meditation, all that good stuff. I think I've just never asked those particular questions. Yeah, those particular
And sometimes
questions.
too, I would just say, and I don't know if you saw my post, sometimes you, in my opinion, well, this is me, my experience, you do kind of have to get to a certain level with yourself to where you can be like, okay, I'm ready for the truth. What is it? Compared to like, I'm just gonna meditate to just relax, because today I just I got this headache. Let me just meditate to calm my nerves and relax. Okay, now I'm calm and relaxed. That's was of course my goal. I ain't hurting no more, but my mind didn't really go to actually getting to the root of it.
Right. I guess I did change. I changed my focus. Yeah. Because I'm very, very in tune to a certain degree.
And that's what I've learned too. That's what I've been told. Like, of course, that's this other book I got, Hypnotherapy. Is for us the hypnotherapist part is for me to actually guide.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you need a tour guide. Like, you there, I know you want to get there. We going to Africa. But you don't know where to go in Africa, girl. Come on here, let me guide you on this trail for this lion eat you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So so my job is to guide, to ask the right question. Because we don't always know what questions to ask ourselves.
Yep, that's the questions. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I said I think it was questions that I never asked myself.
Yeah.
So yeah. Because I asked myself a lot of questions.
Yeah.
That was taking me to another place. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That makes me more aware.
So great. More aware. And if you didn't come, I was good. Of course, I was glad to hit at 93%, but of course, the goal is to always get you at 100. So you know, subconsciously, my body, 100. That's it. That's the max percent. And but if you didn't get there, of course, I had some more questions to ask you.
Okay.
We went somewhere else, but you got to 100 quick. That's good.
Yeah, I had to do sound therapy most of the day, so that's what I do when I work.
Well, yes, ma'am. I am happy.